Hello and welcome to another BWhack review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Connor Zilich's Blues Hog and Kyle Larson's Blues Hog Texas win from 2025. So let's take a look at the boxes. Here you have the generic race winning box. 2025 race winner, race version, Lionel Racing, NASCAR Xfinity Series. Render the car right there, Kyle Larson, Junior Motorsports. We total 720 of these things. On the back, you got your race schedule, 2025 race winner, Lionel Racing. Register your car, Lionel Garage, and you, of course, have your copyright and such on the bottom of the box. Here is the clean box for the hell of it, too. You have your generic 2025 box, which I like how it seems like nobody's really noticing that the race version box and the clean box are just the exact same box base design, which is the race version obviously has added details like the winner stickers and the checkered flag and everything, but I don't know. Anyways, Connor Zilisch, Junior Motorsports, render the car. Made a total of only 504 of the standard one. NASCAR Xfinity Series, Lionel Racing, register your car at Lionel Garage, and you, of course, have your copyright and such on the bottom of the box again. Now let's get down to the cars themselves. I'm just happy we actually got both of these because I was worried about that. When they first, they posted the clean one as one of those, like, coming soon posts during the tariff thing, and then Kyle Larson goes and wins in it. So I was like, oh no, they're just going to make the Larson win now, and they're not going to make both. But luckily they did. And I'll give Lionel credit. They actually did update the clean one in the back to look like Connor Zilich's Nashville car. Like, it isn't just the Larson car again. Like, you can see things like the Larson has the NASCAR Salutes logo and has one winner sticker, where by the Zilisch car, it has the regular NASCAR logo, it has the Rookie of the Year Contender logo, and it has two winner stickers. The second winner sticker being from when Larson won this race. So I will definitely give Lionel credit to that. It is really nice they actually did update it to be one of Zilich's own cars. They didn't just make it look like Larson's. So credit where credit is due there. Good work, Lionel. And I will say, this is maybe my favorite paint scheme for the entire season in 2025 for the Xfinity Series. This is such a nice looking paint scheme. That bright blue with the bright red mixed with the dark blue with the, like the kind of a sauce splatter from the front and the back. Like, this looks fantastic. I hope this sponsor's back for 2026 because they don't have a logo on any of the 2026 Junior Motorsports cars. I really hope they don't leave. Like, come on, this is really cool. And you have sponsorship of, the hottest young rookie right now who is going to Cup next year. Like, you couldn't maybe just throw him a race in the Cup car once next year or something? Or so they maybe still are on Junior Motorsports, but they're just not an associate sponsor. But I really hope they're not going anywhere because this car looks fantastic. Let's, of course, start with the Kyle Larson win right here. Do a quick 360 of the car. It is funny to me that they actually did remove the Sunoco Rookie of the Year Contender logo for this car. Like, yeah, obviously Larson isn't a Rookie of the Year contender, but it's just funny to me that they actually had to take it off the car for subbing. So this is when Connor Zilisch got injured earlier this year at Talladega and injured his back. Kyle Larson was in the car one race and immediately won in the car. And no, Kyle Larson is not the reason that Zilisch did everything he did the rest of the season. I remember literally seeing a Larson fan say that, like Connor Zilisch is only winning 10 races because Kyle Larson set up his car at Texas. Like, what the hell? Yes, you are correct. Kyle Larson setting up the car at Texas is why he wanted road courses in Indianapolis, and Parker Kligerman won at Daytona, and like, that is the dumbest thing. Why are Kyle Larson fans acting like he is a god? Like, I can't even, like, Kyle Larson fans have outclassed Chase Elliott fans on the annoyance scale. It's like, stop it. Kyle Larson is not the second coming of Jesus. Like, can we please stop acting like everything is his doing? Whatever. Anyways, enough ranting. Let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Blues Hogs Stay Saucy. Got a picture of their mascots, which are basically like Blues Brothers pigs. Got Chevrolet number 88 in Junior Motorsports. Down the side, you have Blues Hog. Barbecue starts here. Got Carolina Carports and WeatherTech back there, as well as Campers of America. One interesting change to notice, too, is you see Blues Hog is like all the way back underneath the fuel cell here, and then the clean one, it's next to the fuel cell. Just worth pointing out. Anyways, on the C-post, you have Registix and Exalta. Got your one winner sticker. On the B post, you have the American flag, Safety Clean, Miller, SEM, and ZMAX. Got Connor Zilich's name on the name rail. So this is still fully labeled as Zilisch. This doesn't have any Larson markings anywhere. So this had the NASCAR Salutes logo right there. On the back, you got Blues Hog twice. Got Stay Saucy, number 88. Got Racing Electronics, Mechanics Wear, and Mac Tools. Got Chevrolet again. Got Blues Hog on the roof, as well as Junior Motorsports on the deck lid. You see the sauce, little like sauce splatter goes throughout the whole car, just changing various colors. It just goes across the entire top of the car with the kind of sauce splatter, the barbecue sauce dripping down. Looks really cool. This is number 325. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Take a look under the hood. So you got Chevrolet and Wix filters under there. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Obviously, no deck lid roof flaps, and there's the underside of the car if you want to see that. Now let's get down to damage and stuff. There's not a whole lot on this car. There's a few little marks and stuff. You see the front, you do have a few little marks of rubber buildup and grime and such. Down the right side there is your biggest piece of damage, which is when, I believe, when he got into Kyle Larson earlier in the race. I mean, he got into Justin Allgaier earlier in the race. They were battling for the lead, and Larson got a little bit loose under Allgaier, slid up into him, and I assume that's where that mark is from. You see the back has a mark down here, and you can see it's hard to tell on the diecast, but the bumper is pushed in a little bit. It's got that little like curve where it's supposed to be pushed up in a little bit. He said it's hard to see on the diecast, but it is purposely meant to be a dented in bumper. And down the side, again, just a few little marks and some rubber buildup and such. So the Xfinity races are so much shorter that they usually don't get very dirty, or not as dirty as much as like the Cup cars do. A little bit of a mark on the left front right there as well. This race was funny because it was like, you know, it was between Larson and Allgaier the whole race, and then you had, what was it? Was it Chris Wright? Chris Wright, like, did some really stupid shit in front of him and ended up taking Justin Allgaier out of the race from the lead. Boy, was that a fun day on Twitter. And then instead, basically just handed the win to Larson. Then Larson even pitted late for tires, and so a bunch of people were like, oh, this is how Larson loses. Now we have a different winner. And then, of course, there was like an immediate couple cautions, so Larson just made his way right past everyone again and won the race anyways. But now let's go to Connor Zilich's clean Blues Hog diecast. So this is specifically meant to look like the Nashville car, which was the second time this car ran, the first time, Zilisch himself ran it. A race that he almost did win, too. It came down again to him and Allgaier. And Allgaier won in the Hellmann's car, which they didn't offer. Speaking of Hellmann's, they might be gone next year, or at least all of the 2026 Junior Motorsports cars they posted up with like the different paint schemes and such. Hellmann's is gone from all the Allgaier cars, so are they really gone, or are they just still like figuring out the contract or something? I really hope Hellmann's doesn't just leave too. Don't get rid of all the fun cars. I don't want the whole year just being stuff like Registix and Jarrett and everything. Like, come on. Anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Stay Saucy, Blues Hog again with the mascots. Got Chevrolet number 88, Junior Motorsports. Down the side, you have Blues Hog, barbecue starts here. Got Carolina Carports, WeatherTech, and Campers of America. Got Registix and Exalta on the C-Post. Got your 2 winner stickers. Got the American flag, Safety Clean, Miller Welders, SEM, and ZMAX. Connor Zilich's name on the name rail again. Except this one does have the Rookie of the Year Contender logo. On the back, you got Chevrolet, Stay Saucy, Blues Hog, number 88. Got Racing Electronics, Mechanics Wares, and Mac Tools. Junior Motorsports on the deck lid and Blues Hog on the roof. This is number 136. Same stuff down the other side. Take a look under the hood. So you got Chevrolet and Wix filters under there. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. No deck lid or roof flaps. And there's the inner side of the car if you want to see that. So just a really cool pair of paint schemes right here. Said, I am very happy that we actually did get both. I was very concerned about that, but luckily we did get both. Because I said I did want a Zilisch version of the car. I didn't just want a Larson version of the car. But if you want these cars, they are brand new releases. You can get them right now. They strangely came out in the exact same shipment. We usually don't get race versions and clean ones in the exact same shipment, but somehow that happened. And I would expect both of these cars to get rare. Kyle Larson fans usually do buy the unique stuff, like his number 07, what was it, Homestead truck win from this season is already disappearing off the face of the earth. So the fact he has a very unique car right here for Larson fans, that'll definitely get rare. And then Zilisch in general is just like everything that comes out is just disappearing immediately now for Zilisch. I imagine that'll die off a little bit when he does, he's not going to immediately jump into a cup car and just like win 10 races. So have to see how long it takes him to win a race. I can 100% see Zilisch winning a road course race in Cup next season, but just have to wait and see on that, I guess. I have to say also, Blues Hog Barbecue is some very good barbecue because like I never really heard of it. I saw them reveal this car and I loved how this car looked. I was like, I'll have to look for that. So then like the next time I was in Walmart, I saw some of it. So I got a couple flavors and it is really good barbecue sauce. I quite enjoy it. Like I said, I really hope they're staying now. Don't be one of those sponsors that comes in, sponsors races, wins a race, and then just dips immediately. Like, please stay if you're not staying. That is really weird, but whatever. Remember, for whatever Diecast needs, you can go to circlebdiecast.com, and if you use the code BWhack, you can get $5 off shipping on any order over $30. So go check that out if you want anything. But I think strange all there is to say, this has been a review of Connor Zilisch and Kyle Larson's Blues Hog Diecast from 2025. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.